Have you ever thought it's just 1 hour? It won't matter? 1 hour scrolling through your phone? 1 hour putting off that important task? 1 hour choosing the comfort of the couch over the discipline of your goals? Most people don't realize this, but sometimes one single wasted hour can quietly, almost invisibly, change the entire direction of your life. This is the story of a man who learned that lesson the hardest way possible. And I promise you, if you stay with me until the end, you'll see your own life in a completely new light. Meet Daniel. Daniel was 29 years old. He was smart, capable, and full of potential. I think he worked a regular office job, but he dreamed of building a much better future. A promotion maybe. Financial freedom. A life where he didn't feel so stuck. The thing is, Daniel didn't lack talent. He wasn't lazy in the way we usually think of it. He lacked one crucial thing: urgency. He believed he had all the time in the world. Every morning, Daniel would wake up with a plan. Today's the day, he'd tell himself. I'm going to work on my goals. But every evening looked exactly the same. After a long day at work, he'd get home and the excuses would start. I'll start after dinner. Then, after dinner I'll just start in 1 hour. I deserve a little break. But that 1 hour would bleed into a Netflix binge. A deep dive into social media, or just mindless scrolling that he couldn't even remember the next day. Just 1 hour wasted, every single day, he'd tell himself. Relax. Everyone does this. It's normal. He was right. It is normal, and that's what makes it so dangerous. One Friday morning, Daniel received an email that made his heart beat a little faster. It was an internal promotion opportunity, a position he had been eyeing for months. The email stated there were limited candidates, and the deadline to apply was Sunday night. This was it. This was exactly what he had been waiting for. All he needed to do was update his resume with his latest projects, prepare a short presentation outlining his vision for the role, and submit it all through the company's online portal. He estimated the total time required would be about 3 focused hours. Daniel smiled to himself. Easy, he thought. I have the whole weekend. Saturday morning came. Daniel felt motivated, sat down at his desk, opened his laptop, and pulled up his old resume. Then his phone buzzed. A notification. A new video from his favorite creator. Just one video won't hurt, he thought. It's only 10 minutes. But that one video led to another and another. He fell down a rabbit hole of recommendations. Before he knew it, an hour had passed. It's just 1 hour, he reasoned. 1 hour won't change anything, but that hour turned into 2. Soon, the afternoon sun was fading. By evening, a familiar sense of fatigue and avoidance crept in. He closed his laptop and said, you know what? I'll do it tomorrow. I always work better under pressure anyway. Sunday afternoon, the deadline was now just hours away. A knot of anxiety began to form in Daniel's stomach, as the pressure he thought would motivate him was now paralyzing him. Instead of facing the task, he instinctively reached for his phone to escape the feeling. He scrolled through feeds, watched funny clips, did anything and everything to distract himself from the one thing he was supposed to be doing. He was avoiding his own ambition. Just 1 more hour of relaxing, he whispered to himself almost like a prayer. Then I'll be ready. That hour, like all the others before it, vanished without a trace. At 11:47 p.m., a jolt of pure panic shot through Daniel. He finally opened his laptop, his hands shaking, his heart racing. He navigated to the submission portal, but it was too late. The portal was closed. A simple message was displayed on the screen. Submissions for this position are now closed. No extension, no second chance. Daniel just stared at the screen in silence, the glow of the monitor reflecting in his wide eyes. The opportunity was gone. The next Monday at work was torture. Daniel had to watch as a coworker celebrated getting the promotion. This coworker wasn't smarter than him. He wasn't more talented. He was simply prepared. He had used his time while Daniel had wasted his. As Daniel offered a forced congratulations, he felt something heavy and cold settle in his chest. It was regret. But it was a specific kind of regret. It wasn't because he tried and failed. It was because he had failed himself before he even began. All for 1 wasted hour. An hour that he had repeated so many times it had become a habit. That night, Daniel couldn't sleep. He sat down and wrote something in a notebook. He wrote, I didn't lose because I wasn't capable. I lost because I treated time like it was unlimited. In that painful moment, he realized something brutal about life. Life doesn't punish you loudly with sirens and alarms. It punishes you quietly in the silence of missed opportunities. Opportunities don't disappear with dramatic warnings. His enemy wasn't a lack of skill or intelligence. His enemy was the 2 words later and 1 hour. From that day forward, Daniel made one simple rule for himself: no 0 days. It meant that even on his worst, most tired days, he would dedicate at least 1 focused hour to his goals. No phone, no TV, no distractions, no excuses. That 1 hour became sacred. It was his promise to his future self. Some days, it was hard. Some days he wanted to quit. But he remembered the feeling of staring at that closed submission portal, and he pushed through. 6 months passed. Daniel wasn't perfect. He still had days where he struggled. But he was consistent. That 1 sacred hour each day had compounded. He had learned new skills. His confidence had grown. He was building discipline, brick by brick. This time, when a new and even better opportunity knocked on his door, he didn't say, "I'll do it later." He was ready, and he seized it. This story isn't really about Daniel. It's about you. It's about all of us. That 1 hour you might be wasting today. It is silently, secretly deciding your tomorrow. Success isn't built in dramatic movie-like moments. It's built in the quiet, unseen decisions you make when no one is watching. It's built in the discipline of choosing your future over your immediate comfort. So I want you to ask yourself tonight, what is the 1 hour I keep throwing away? Protect that hour. Defend it. Because your life doesn't change all at once in some grand explosion. It changes 1 hour at a time. If this story hit close to home, please like the video and consider sharing it with someone you know who always says, "I'll start later," because as we just learned, later is often too late. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Mind Dry Stories for more content that helps you build a better life.
One story at a time.